What's up, guys? Mike here, out naturing. Hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas. Today, we are here at a very well-known location, Falling Springs Waterfall here in Ransom, Pennsylvania. And I wanted to come up here right after work. We had some heavy rainfalls, a lot of snow melt, so wanted to come up here, check the waterfall, and give you a nice shot of the Susquehanna River. So here we are, and nice and cold out. I'll turn this around and let's get started. I'll show you here and we'll make the climb up the mountain and get some views of the Susquehanna, guys. It's pretty high today. So here we are at Falling Springs. Just absolutely massive flow coming today. Just look at that. We had a foot of snow melt. And on top of that, we had another good 2 inches of rain to follow it. And we're supposed to get a lot of flooding from the Susquehanna. Wow, just look how beautiful that is. Everything covered in ice. But today, we're gonna be taking the trail up on top, right up on top where the waterfall is, and we'll give you some nice shots of this high river levels. So let me try to scurry up here, making it over the ice, and yeah, guys, we'll continue on up and get you some views of this high river. Just look at everything, all iced up here. The beautiful icicles hanging. And again, just look at that flow. It's going all underneath that drainage pipe, which is kind of blocked right now. It goes up under the road here, underneath the railroad tracks. You might be able to see the levels right there. That's the Susquehanna flowing quite nicely. But yeah, I just have to show you just how beautiful all that ice is up here. Well, we're going to be making our way up here. Nice snowy mountain climb. Let me adjust this camera here and just show you the terrain we're going to be climbing up today. If you haven't seen any of my videos here in the summer, definitely check them out. It's a very gorgeous waterfall. And with all this rain we just had, everything's flowing wonderfully. Yeah, just take a look at that. Such a beautiful, beautiful, well-known fall here. And again, look at it just flowing down. We're already gaining some elevation. And you can see the swell of the river straight ahead. But we're gonna try not to slip on all this ice as we continue straight up. So I'm gonna watch my footing and bring you guys back when we get up to the little chimney area to climb up to the top. Well, we just made it up this nice incline here, and we're gonna make our way through this little channel here. We're gonna climb right up here. Hopefully it's not too icy, and this will take us right to the top of the mountain. Look at that. Somebody dropped a nice pair of riding gloves here. So if anybody lost a nice set of green quad gloves or ATV gloves, gonna be right here on Falling Springs. I'll leave them up here on the rocks for you. But again, this is the little gully we're gonna climb up, and I gotta use both hands. And it's a little slippery out here, as you can tell by all the icicles up above, but yeah, we're gonna climb right up here, and again, we'll be right at the top of the river. Can't wait to show you guys just how swell this river is. So we just crawled up this little rock face here, and we're gonna make our way now up this little trail, and we're gonna be right here on the top of Falling Springs, and it's gonna be nice to show you the flow from the top here. Whew, nice and cool up here, guys. Cold breeze. And again, hate all this graffiti up here. There's so many cool inscriptions and carvings from back in like the olden days. It's so cool to see. If you guys are ever up here, definitely take a look at these rocks. You'll see a lot of old dates, old carvings. But yeah, just look at the flow coming down from the reservoir. A lot of water, guys. This is incredible. Again, we just had a foot of snow come over the holiday, followed by a nice almost 60-degree temperature, plus 2 inches of rain on top of that. And everything is melting and flowing and gonna be flooding. But here, I'll show you this. Just look how cool these old writing are on the rocks. This one here from 48. And they're just all cool names on here from way old times. It's really nice to see. Wow, check out that flow, guys. Right from the creek right behind us. Amazing. Had to go up and see that. Always puts a smile on my face. But before I turn it around and show you the river, again, I just wanted to reiterate how much water and melt is down in that river. Again, we had about a good foot of snow here over the holiday, and that all melted. We had temperatures in the 60s, melted everything, and then that followed by 2 inches of rain on top of that. The Susquehanna River was supposed to crest this afternoon at 30 feet, and they shut Wilkes-Barre. They locked the gates down there, the floodgates, and the water was really high up towards the river. So luckily it didn't reach that. I think I just read it cracked at 25.5 feet, so just underneath what they predicted. So let's turn this around and I'll show you just how much water we're getting here. So here we are, turned around, just looking overhead, right at the Susquehanna River. And just look how high that is. You'll see right out ahead, right there, that's usually an island that you can see visibly. I actually wanted to camp out on that island in the summer coming up so I could have a nice view of the waterfall looking ahead. But as you could tell, I mean, that is extremely, extremely high. Let me zoom out and I'll give you a full view of this. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. I'm gonna actually hike over to this little area, see if I could get a better vantage point from these rocks over here. So yeah, we're just a little bit closer to the river here. And this is super, super high, guys. Again, I got out of work at around 3 today, and I just want to still see if the river levels were climbing. Give you a good look of just what we deal with here in the lower levels of Pennsylvania with the Susquehanna at the banks. And if this got up 5 or 6 feet higher, there would have been some big problems down in Wilkes-Barre. The water probably would have definitely breached. And I could show you something here. Let me zoom in for you. You can see how high the water is right down by the railroad tracks. And there are some cases where the water covers this whole road with feet of water. Just, again, so impressive. And here's a shot looking at falling springs from the side. Again, love it when it has such a heavy flow like this. Just a beautiful, beautiful waterfall. Roadside find. Gorgeous. I'll get some more shots when I'm coming down of the fall, a little bit lower level. Maybe get some nice shots of the ice, but again, guys, down here in the valley, Susquehanna River, just under 26 feet of the flood stage, so thank goodness we didn't get any higher than that or get any more rain, because it could have been some trouble. Well, guys, we just saw the incredible river levels of the Susquehanna here. We're gonna make our way back down trail through that little cubby hole, and I'm gonna give you some beautiful shots of the waterfall from a different angle, and I'm gonna try to get down across the railroad tracks and get you a better view of the river if I could. But for now, I'm gonna put you on pause and make sure I don't slip down this hole, and we'll continue this adventure as soon as I get down, guys. Here we are inside this little cave that you have to climb down. I'm making sure I'm watching my step here. This is a cool little spot to climb out of Awesome little angle there for you. But all right, we're all the way down. We'll flip this back down and we'll get some shots of the waterfall for you guys. So we're making our way back down the trail here and take you up here and to show you this beautiful shot here. The falling springs from the side here. Just an incredible view here. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. There's a few people gathering here now, checking out the fall in the water. But beautiful, guys. But I'm gonna try to make my way all the way down. And again, if I could cross the tracks down there and get you a shot of the river, that'd be pretty nice. Give you a little better judgment just how really high this river is today. Well, I couldn't resist getting a little closer to the bottom of the fall. All icy. Don't really want to get too much closer or I'll probably end up going in. But just look at that beautiful shot for you. Still have that nice icy mist everywhere. Just looks incredible out here. Absolutely amazing, guys. But again, look how icy it is. Don't have the right footwear to be out here today. Well, as you can see, Falling Springs is right here. We made it across. And here we are. Look how fast that is too. Let me zoom in one for you. Yeah, the river has some speed today. Be something else to get a kayak into this, right? Wow. Again, they're just massive flow. Maybe with this zoom here, you'll get a better view for the amount of speed that's heading down. And again, straight ahead, those trees. Any other normal day out here, that would be an island out here, so kind of cool. Well, not really, but it's kind of wild to see that covered up. But just crazy. And again, to think sometimes it actually makes it up to where that car is. Well, guys, we're gonna end that here today. We're losing a little bit of light. It's getting a little cold and windy, but behind me, Falling Springs Waterfall. Straight ahead of us, again, that was the Susquehanna River, 25.5 feet high, just short of the 30-foot crest that they were predicting this afternoon, which is great. No major flooding. They had everything locked down in Wilkes-Barre earlier today. But again, glad I got to come out here to this spot. Always enjoy it. This fall is amazing. The river was beautiful, moving fast. Again, luckily not crested, flowing normally. That's always a positive. So hope you enjoyed this short video. This is Mike from Mountain Naturing. Till next time, guys, keep it real.